from Melbourne, Raised by Eagles.
Thank you, Henry. Beautiful introduction as always. It's so great to be here. Thanks for having us in your lounge rooms tonight. We're Raised by Eagles. This song's called Watching You Fall. Breaking our hearts, watching you fall, swinging your darkness just like a wrecking ball, breaking our bones under your wheels, sinking like stones. That's how it feels, watching you fall. Seeing the dust settle like snow over your footprints. I'm watching you go. You're disappearing on the horizon. What are you hearing? Tell me, is it as frightening as watching you fall? Hey. And all I want to do is shake you into morning and loose from the weight you drag, from the pain you feel and the pain that you are causing. But you ain't waving no white flag. Swing on a shoestring beneath your burning bridge. You're watching the water for things that you did. But just let them go, babe. I love you like blood. It's deeper than the ocean and it's stronger than the flood. You're breaking the song, and all I wanna do is shake you into morning and loose from the weight you drag, from the pain you feel and the pain that you are causing. You ain't waving no white flag. You ain't waving no white flag. You ain't waving no white flag. Thank you very much, crew. That's very peaceful in here. We're going to do a song now called Sugarcane. Moonlight in the kitchen, dropping cigarettes down the drain, standing by the open window listening to the rattle of my brain. The TV's like a lullaby, and the veranda lights on low. Nothing but the crickets and the creaking of the floorboards, and you breathing deep and slow. And if you had love at any time, you hit it like a thief. Somewhere in the white noise, somewhere underneath. So I'm thinking of that train, heading north through the sugar cane. Already gone. Honey, I can almost feel the rolling of those wheels. Hum across the hillside, coming up from the freeway down below. Sends a hum across my heartstrings lately. It's the only song I know. And love cannot be trusted. Sometimes love will leave. Sometimes you get busted. Sometimes you get free. So I'm thinking of that train, already gone, heading north through the sugar cane. Honey, I can almost feel already gone, the rolling of those wheels. I'm thinking of that train, already gone, heading off through the sugar cane. Already gone, honey, I can almost feel the rolling of those wheels, the rolling of those wheels, the rolling of those wheels. Thanks so much. It's really great to be here. It's so good to play again, and we feel very lucky to have been given a chance to play on Delivered Live. We've been watching it the whole time, and it's really a thrill to be here.
Please buy a ticket if you can. The money from tickets goes back into the pockets of the artists and the crew and the venues and everyone that makes this kind of thing happen. And a lot of those places are really struggling right now, and a lot of artists are really struggling right now, a lot of our friends. So please dig deep if you can. And we hope you're doing okay. We love you very much. We can't wait to see you all again when this is over. Like Henry said, we can see the light at the end of the tunnel now. So, yeah, hopefully we'll see you all soon. It's hard times for a hugger, and I'm a big hugger, so I look forward to hugging you all again. Not in a creepy way. This song's called Shape and Line, and I have to change guitars. Never made sense to be your friend. Never had a problem with letting this in. Cheap shots come too easy, the love too slow. Weight this heavy ain't hard to release. Don't mind paying when the price is cheap. Shots come too easy, the love too slow. Look like mine, still the
out cool. We both know which way this wind's gonna blow. And I never had a problem with letting you go. No, I never had a problem with letting you go.
Thank you. Every night. This is Nick O'Mara over here on all the guitars. He's going
Hello.
to sing a song for you.
There's a song called Every Night. It's about plagues, personal ones. Velvet lips, speaking truth in the face of lies. Fingertips, trace my name in the sand tonight. Sinking ships, setting all that you love on fire. This is this. And to the heavens I climbed and I tried. And every night, through the darkness and the light, we say our goodbyes. Given by the weak to the kind. Timid souls scratching their mark in the wild. Love is bold, like a child pure as the night. And the cold truth always gets found by the light. And every night, through the darkness and the light, we say our goodbye. And every night, through the darkness and the light, we say our goodbye. darkness and the light. We say our goodbye. Thank you.
All right, let's do one more. Thank you so much. Thank you. We just got an encore from the crew. That was really special. Thanks again for having us delivered live, and thanks everyone for tuning in, having us in your lounge rooms. It's been an absolute pleasure to play for you. You're in for a real treat. We're very excited to have been on a bill with Mojo Juju and Dave Faulkner from Hoodoo Gurus. I mean, come on. Okay, this song's called Jackie, and we'll see you on the flip side, everyone. Take care of yourselves. We're almost there. We love you. We're raised by eagles. And are you good to go, Nikki?
Jackie was a tough kid. She light up when the moon did. She was shining like a street light. There on the corner where I live. We got caught stealing cigarettes, and Jackie's mama slapped her in the teeth. She said you ain't gonna see him no more. You're just a kid, he's just a thief. When Jackie's mind, it was blurry. I just waited for someone to speak. She slid a cigarette into my sleeve and said, I'll see you next week. Jackie was a tough kid. Oh, we were so young. Nobody loved her like I did. But you can't catch the sun. Every time she would disappear, I wouldn't see her on the school bus. And she turned up somewhere out in the dark, just like the sunrise does. She was pretty in the best way. She used to smell like pine wood. She had a heart that was set like stone, over her like a mama did. Jackie was a tough kid. She had my heart on the run.
Thanks, everyone. Have a great night.
Raised by Eagles, taking me back to the pub. For God's sake, I remember that. Seriously, I felt like I was complete with frontman stands on drum riser, final move. God, I feel drunk. I feel like I'm at the pub drunk watching it. Hang on I am drunk. Who am I kidding? Thank you and welcome back to Delivered Live. How good were Raised by Eagles? Thanks to everyone who went in and bought a ticket at deliveredlive.com. It's how this whole shebang rolls. All of the tickets are distributed amongst artists, crew, entertainment industry, ticketing agencies, and all that sort of thing. That is what this initiative is all about. If you buy a ticket, everyone involved in what you're seeing right here, right now, taking you to the pub on a Saturday night when you're not allowed to yet, virtually, is that's what the ticket proceeds are going to. I am not too far gone to announce the winner of our RSVP competition just for following us on our socials and saying you're going to be here at Delivered Live right here, right now with us. Ben Jupiter, you have won a pair of Audio-Technica headphones to tune in to the amazing acts next week. You're going to get them in the post. You're going to put them in your ears. Choose your, the kind of selection of moulded earpieces. Have a good think. Think hard on the size of your ear canal. Shove those ears in and enjoy next week's program. Are we ready to have a chat to the amazing frontman of Raised by Eagles? Luke, how you doing?
I'm good, Henry.
Good to play a show?
Oh, it was so good. That was fun. I've missed the tinnitus. I shouldn't say that, probably.
You've just missed the vibe.
It's a beautiful, beautiful sound. I think it's a C. I'm not sure.
I was talking to the amazing bass player Richard Bradbeer last week, and
Rich.
he was.
Richard.
Hey, Rich. I'm surprised he's not here. He's been here most other weeks playing in bands. But
I want one
he
of
was
those
just
t-shirts.
saying that one of the things he misses is just the movement of the air from the kick drum. Just the idea of being surrounded by a band and
I'm
feeling
wearing
the
the
air move.
perfect pants for that too. These are very loose linen pants, and I was feeling the kick wind.
Oh yeah. You could have been. That's a
beautifully.
spinnaker right there. You could have been blown off stage. And as I proclaimed on YouTube,
Be
you're
the
also
first
wearing
time.
the perfect shirt, full stop, not just for a gig. I love that
Thank
thing.
you. This was a $6 shirt found somewhere in one of the amazing vintage stores across this great city of ours.
Cheap at twice the price.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got lots of supporters, and very thankful for everyone who logged on and bought a ticket during your show. You set the virtual
Thank you, guys.
internet's aflame.
Excellent.
Which
Thank you
is
so
great.
much. We love you. We miss our audience so much. We've got to really...
The audience that you do have is absolutely peaking, though. Bundy Bird. This is a couple of degrees of separation, but Bundy Bird is quoting their mum, saying it's not every night you get to sit in a pub listening to live music and do your knitting, which is true. That's how she felt. She was just sitting on the thing doing a...
Knitting's cool again. I know my partner's been doing a lot of knitting in lockdown. And
Is it time for it to actually hit outside of ISO and people to start taking their knitting to the tote?
I think it is. I think you're going to see a few Kelly Day ponchos out and about after all this is over.
Good.
It was a bit warm to wear mine tonight, but next time, Cal.
Luke, how do you feel about Raised by Eagles comparisons to other artists? Because Erin said, I reckon my dad would love this band.
Yeah.
He loves Creedence, John Fogerty and the Eagles. How do you feel about that?
I love all those bands. I mean, it took me a while to come around to the Eagles, but I think the older I get, the more I appreciate Don Felder and Joe Walsh's amazing guitar chops. I mean, they were a band that was way too in the pocket for the likes of us, but...
You guys were tight as. How did you get prepped for this gig in these COVID-19 conditions?
We absolutely didn't get prepped at all. We just...
Muscle memory.
Messenger. We just sent out a message and said, hey, guys, we've got a
just
gig
by
Delivered Live.
Facebook.
Well, yeah, we've played these songs probably 6,000 times, as our audience would know. So
Delivered Live is streaming on Facebook for the first time tonight. We've only ever been
really?
on the YouTube streaming feed, but it's
I
on
did not know
Facebook
that.
tonight, so I'm glad you gave Messenger a drop.
Hello,
Hey, Steve.
what's his name? Who
Yeah.
owns that thing?
Owning tonight is Sue and Catherine, who want me to ask a question I wouldn't ordinarily ask a musician. It's a relatively banal question, but it's not a banal question when your band name is this good. A lot of people wondering how you came to be called Raised by Eagles.
Oh, wow. Well, it had nothing to do with the Eagles. Funny story, we played at the Caravan Music Club one night, and this busload of people showed up that we'd never seen at our show before. And we were like, oh, this is nice, a whole busload of people, elderly people that we'd never seen before, and we thought we'd made some new fans. And turns out they thought they were in for an Eagles cover show. And so they all left rather jaded and a little bit upset. Nevertheless, they liked the music.
Maybe you should
it's a boring story, Henry, but I'll tell it anyway. I was in a band called the Idle Hose
Great band.
10 years ago. Thank you. And then I started my own band when that band sort of took a hiatus that's gone on for 10 years. And I had to come up with a band name, and a friend of mine was giving us all names after an Idle Hose show when we were signing CDs, and he said, you can't just sign your own name, you've got to have something a little bit more interesting than that.
Pseudonym.
And he went through us all, and he saw my furrowed dark brow, and he said, Raised by Eagles. And so I signed an Idle Hose CD, Raised by Eagles, and then the very next week I had our very first gig, and I just thought, oh, we'll go with that.
It was sort of anointed by a stranger
Yeah,
at a signing.
yeah.
That's good show business. Where do you hail from? I gather you're a Beechworth boy.
I am a Beechworth boy. Hence our venue donation, the part of ticket sales that go to a regional venue. We directed ours to Tanswell's Hotel in Beechworth. Hi, if you're watching.
Talk about the importance of Beechworth music community and its impact on you.
It's well, I was in a high school band. I think it was one of two bands in Beechworth back in the very early 90s. And so I sort of cut my musical teeth in Beechworth playing live at the town hall. And
What were the gigs like? Take us there.
oh, wow. Well, you know, massive hall, probably 5 people sort of dancing, and then our mums all sitting on
Classic.
a trestle table and some chairs, keeping an eye on.
You really have
things and,
taken us there.
Yeah, and you know, a lot of space and a lot of echo, but it was a beautiful time, and it's a beautiful town. It was pretty rough when I grew up there, but it's a real tree change kind of town now, and I love going home whenever I can. And, it's on the way to, as you would know, Henry, when you're touring, there's not many places in between cities, although there's more now, but from Melbourne to sort of Canberra, that's one of the places that's really become a great place to play. Thanks to Tanswell's Hotel, you can stop there. It's only 3 hours away.
Tanswell, a big portion of the ticket sales are coming your way. Ladies and gentlemen, we didn't get time to talk about your former career as a 90s hip-hop DJ, but perhaps that's next time.
The Big Fresh.
Yeah.
Check it out.
The Big Fresh. Luke from Raised by Eagles, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, Henry.